Okay, so if you want to take on Dark Ixion, you need to bring yourself down to the Thunder Plains. Let me get some Phoenix Downs to make sure my stock is looking good. And if you've watched so far, I will have already mentioned multiple times the guy that you need to talk to in order to trigger the battle. But in case you're new, you've just come down for this battle, you're going to see it anyway. So once again, Dark Ixion falls under the category of easy Dark Aeons because it has low luck, once again, and it doesn't have attacks that can hit everyone in the party, once again. So for that reason, you do not need excellent stats. This is just what I have from completing the sphere grid. So I've done nothing too special. I've given Titus a few luck nodes, but other than that and a couple of strength nodes, there is not too much more that has been done. This is just straight off the back of completing the sphere grid. And obviously weapons and armor wise, weapons, celestial weapons, and armor, 1 perfect armor for Riku, and 2 decent substitutes for Titus and Waka. Okay, overdrive mode's already comrade, and I just got hit with a lightning strike, good. Okay, if you talk to this guy over here, he has a hissy fit, and things get ugly.
You heathen!
Something up there?
Let's go.
Okay, here we go. So this one is completely unavoidable. Once you talk to the guy, you have to fight Dark Ixion. You have no choice. Now, let me make this clear. In this first battle, you will have 2 battles against Dark Ixion. In the first battle that you have, he does not have a single attack that can kill your entire party. Even his overdrive only hits 1 person. So pretty much with Auto Phoenix and the ability to do enough damage before your Phoenix Downs run out, this battle is over. So you can do this in no sphere grid as well, and you don't even need to summon. It's literally a case of, you know, using Auto Phoenix, Trio of 999, and unloading with your overdrives. Honestly, that is it. So like Dark Ifrit, it also has a counter attack, and his luck is a little bit higher as well, so you'll see Riku and Waka starting to miss again. Dark Ixion's luck is 36, so not quite as high as Dark Valor. But when you do hit him, he counters back with that. So if our defense is maybe 20 or 30 points higher, we'd have enough to survive it. But since it induces sleep anyway, then it's probably better off that it kills me, so I don't have to bother with the negative status effect. So I'm not going to bother using Sentinel or anything like that, because then the Sentinel's going to fall asleep. Unless it's Riku. So this attack also, I mean, another reason you don't want to Sentinel it is because it also induces armor break and mental break. So you'd have to keep dispelling him as well, or her if it's Riku. So all in all, probably not a good idea to bother defending against these. Just use the Phoenix Downs. You should have more than enough. It's only when you're doing no sphere grid that the Phoenix Downs get to dangerous levels.
Yeah.
And if you notice that Thundarja attack, you know, was very powerful. So you could think you're a bit of a smart ass and get some thunder protection, or lightning protection, but it's not going to help. Thundarja is a non-elemental spell, despite what the name suggests. And even though Dark Ixion's magic isn't incredibly high, this attack has a damage constant of 200, which is insane. I have no idea why it's that high. Well, I guess it's probably because magic attacks are weak, you know, because of their damage formula anyway, but still. But yeah, that's all you need to know. It will counter-attack and it will kill you, and Thundarja will kill you as well, but Auto Phoenix will take care of everything. And that's why Auto Phoenix earns its place in the Ultimate Armor category. If you're not breaking the HP limit anyway. So here comes the Overdrive. If it's not Thor's hammer, what could it be? So I think this is terrible. I'm sorry, but I know there's two different versions of this fight, but the second one's even easier. So the fact that it doesn't have a multiple hit attack is absolutely bullshit. Dark Ixion should definitely have had Thor's hammer as its overdrive for both battles. It makes no sense. He only has 1.2 million HP, so nothing special, but you will have to fight him twice. And his agility is much better as well. So Thundarja also has a delay effect, which is pretty nasty. But provided that you have over 170 agility and auto haste, you'll be able to keep up just fine, as you can see. This was always one of my favourite tracks in the OST as well. It has a great mood. For dark areas like this, it really works well. Come on, you must be dying now. So I call these guys the easy Dark Aeons for a reason. But once we defeat Shiva and the Dark Maga Sisters individually, then that's all we can do, and then things will get very tough from there on. And these guys will not be able to take the heat, so we'll have to upgrade them a little bit. So that's it. They look pretty worn out, but it was fairly easy. It's just been 3 weapons and Shocking Fist as well, that's terrible. That's a shocking drop. Okay, so we killed Nep the Blitzer. But then that means... it kind of looks like an Unsent. So since Unsent can summon, then yeah. Okay, Lightning and Shadow. Strike the final blow upon the summoner that appears with a thunder's roar. Okay. So these two must have been Unsent, because the way it just kind of faded away. Okay, you can save. So once you save, then Dark Ixion 1, it's done. And obviously, you don't get a chance to fight Dark Ixion 1 again. So if you just hang out in the same spot, eventually Dark Ixion 2 will appear, like that. And when you run into it, you can start the battle. So just remember, after you've fought the first Dark Ixion battle, you can leave the area and do some other stuff if you want. So, what's the difference between Dark Ixion 1 and Dark Ixion 2? You're going to notice it immediately. No counter-attack, so it's even easier. The only thing that's worse is that it can use Aero Spark as a normal attack, and its overdrive is Thor's hammer, so now you'll have to Hyper Mighty Guard for its overdrive. Honestly, what were they thinking? I've mentioned before that the most accurate attack in the game is Dark Ixion's counter-attack slash, regular horn attack. And in order to evade that, you need a combination. So you need your luck plus your evasion to be 290. And if that happens, then you'll be able to evade Dark Ixion's physical attack as well. So I'm going to be able to kill this thing before it ever has an overdrive, but I guess I'll let it use its overdrive because I feel a bit bad. It's the little kid's Ixion. At least we'll get to see it. If you have a really powerful Aeon, you can defeat it one-on-one with an Aeon as well. Don't damage your characters. But that's it. That's all that Dark Ixion has to offer. And obviously the occasional dodge as well. Obviously evading counter, that's a different thing. With evading counter, your chances of evading will always increase. If an attack is evadable, you will evade it. But for people like Riku that don't have evading counter, then she will need the 290 luck and evasion combination to be able to always evade that attack. Oh shit, it didn't hit for full damage, didn't get overkill. Yeah. It doesn't matter, I'm not dark matter hunting. So that's it. We've defeated the little girl's Dark Ixion as well. And we can now move on to one that is a slightly different, one that you need to be a little bit more careful with, and that is Dark Shiva.